Hey guys, how you doing? Ron Raymond here from the Raymond Report with your free NBA preview and prediction on tonight's game between the Utah Jazz and the Oklahoma City Thunder. It is Monday, December 28th. Hopefully you're having yourself a good start to your day. All right, let's take a look at this one between the Jazz and the Thunder. Now, the bookmakers all over the place with this line in total. In fact, this line opened up at 7.5 for the Utah Jazz. It's now at 8.5, and the total was at 220.5. It went up to 221. And it's been down now to 218. So a bit of a yo-yo effect here on the total. And I got some numbers tonight pointing against Utah on the point spread, but the over when in regards to Utah, especially when they're coming off a loss like they did in their last game when they lost to the T-Wolves 116 to 111. Looking at the current line on this game, Utah minus 8.5, the over-under at 218. Computer pick, the forecast, going to go with the Jazz here, 115 to 112. The over-under landing on 227. Utah 1-1 on the year, straight up and against the number. Oklahoma City had that first game canceled against Houston. They're only 1-0 and straight up and against the number. Now, looking at the line I was telling you about, guys, Utah coming off that loss to the T-Wolves, and when they're on the road, where's Utah? Right here. When they're on the road coming off a loss like they did in their last game, the last 2 years, they're only 4-10-1 against the number, but 11-4-0 to the over. And I sort of like where this total of the computer pick is lying at 227. And considering both the three games, if you accumulate all the three games played so far between these two teams, the unders come in. So a lot of value towards the over here. And looking at Utah's record when they go into Oklahoma City, 1-9 straight up. It's almost like the Steelers and the Colts yesterday. That was the same number when the Colts visited the Steelers. They were 1-9 in their last 10. So maybe there's a little bit of correlation there between the Jazz and the Indianapolis Colts here. Who knows? 1-9 straight up, 3-7 against the number, 5-5 to the over/under, and overall in the last 10 head-to-head matchups, Oklahoma City is 7-3 straight up, 8-2 against the number, 3-7-0 to the under. So if you do like Oklahoma City, I think you're getting good value. As you can see, Utah doesn't do well the last couple of years coming off a loss. And looking at some of the over-under records here on the season using the Raymond Report and just trying to see if there's any value pointing towards the over. So far, home teams coming off a game that went under the total. The over is 7-4 to the over. So I think the over is where you want to lean. Or if you do like Oklahoma City, guys, I think there's a bit of value there at plus 8.5. There you have it. That's my preview and prediction on today's game between the Jazz and the Thunder. Don't forget, you can get my top plays, my best bets each and every day right here at atsstats.com. On a 7-2 run right now in the NBA. Went 2-1 last night. Overall, my last 25 selections, I'm 17-8 for 68%. And guys, you can get my top plays, my premium picks right here at atsstats.com. In the meantime, shop for value, play those percentages. We'll see you back shortly with another Raymond Report.